The Moon Ship is an African story. It is a story about the moon god who descends to the earth on a special ship to help those in need. Once upon a time, in the vast expanse of Africa, there was a beautiful village that shone like the moon. The village was named Noso and was inhabited by people who cherished the stars and moonlight in the night sky. The villagers looked forward to the peaceful nights as the moon lit up the village with its light every time it rose into the night sky. Among the young people of the village, there was a boy who was particularly interested in the moon. The boy's name is Tarawa. Every night, Tarawa liked to climb a small hill on the outskirts of the village and stare at the moonlight. I often talked to the moon in my heart, thinking about what kind of world the moon was shining on and where the moon ship was going. One night, when Tarawa climbed the hill as usual, there was a shining light that was different from the moon she had always seen. The light was a long, narrow path of light that seemed to extend from the moon. Tarawa decided to follow the path of light with surprise and curiosity. As I stepped inside, Tarawa was enveloped in a mysterious feeling, as if I were in a dream. The path of light led straight into the sky, and Tarawa thought about where to go as she walked along the path. At the end of the road, a moon ship was waiting. The moon ship was beautiful, with sails that shone like stars, and on the ship stood a being that emitted the divine light of the moon. Tarawa was surprised and stopped in her tracks. The captain of the moon ship greeted Tarawa with a gentle smile. "Welcome, Tarawa, I am Kyra, the captain of the moon ship. I have decided to entrust this ship to a kind-hearted peasant like you." Although Tarawa was surprised, she was struck by the captain's words. "But why me?" Kayla replied, pointing to the sky. "The light of the moon always illuminates the world and gives hope to people. However, sometimes it is difficult to deliver that light. If you have a pure heart, you will be able to bring the light of the moon to every corner of the world." At Kyra's words, Tarawa nodded deeply. And once on board, the moon ship began to fly quietly in the sky. At the end of the ship was a vast expanse of land, mountains, and a wide grassland. Tarawa looked over the magnificent scenery with a wide opening. "Is this the path of light delivered by the power of the moon?" Tarawa muttered involuntarily. The ship glided through the night sky, and Tarawa enjoyed the journey and delivered the moonlight to the villages and villagers. When Tarawa reached the skies above the village, he lowered the moonlight from the ship, illuminating the darkness of the night. The moonlight brought warmth and relief to the villagers, and calmed their hearts. For days and nights, Tarawa traveled the world on a lunar ship, delivering light. And finally, when they reached the last village, Kayla said to Tarawa, "Tarawa, you have brought the light of the moon to many people and healed their hearts. The reason you can control the moon ship is because of your kindness and selflessness. But this time, let the moonlight shine in your heart and return to the village." Tarawa nodded a little lonely. And the moon ship flew quietly over the night sky again, letting Tarawa return to the village. When Tarawa returned to the village, he continued to cherish the light of the moon, talking about the moon ship. "And every night, I climbed the hill and spent a quiet time feeling the moonlight." In Tarawa's heart, the light of the moon always shone. Through the light of the moon, he cultivated a compassion for others, making the village a brighter and more peaceful place. That's it.